So let's build a preset from scratch and look at how we program the unit. So let's go to an empty patch here. I'll just scroll up a bunch and just pick a default patch. So the first thing we're going to do is go into patch edit. I'm on MIDI message number 1 that we're going to program. Now it's asking me what MIDI device I want to control, and right now it's not set up for anything. So I'm going to fast forward. I can scroll through my list. You can see I haven't programmed anything in. So here's an outAXE-FX, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. Now I'm going to tell it what command I want to send. So I can send a node off command. I can set a node on command. I can set a pressure command, which is command 10 or A in hex. I can send a CC message or a controller change message. I can send a program change message. I can send a D message, which is another pressure sensitivity message. I can send an E message, which is pitch controls, and then an F, which is sysx type messages. So in this case, we'll start simple and we'll send a program change. So I'm in the outAXE-FX program change. Now all I do is tell it what patch number I want to send. So when you're typing in numeric variables anywhere inside of the Liquid Pro, you have 2 ways to do it. You can scroll up, scroll down, which will scroll all the way through the list of the 383 patches that you can get out of an outAXE-FX. So you can do it the hard way, which is scroll up or down, or you can look to the right of each of the S switches from S1 to S10, and you can basically type in your numbers that way. So let's say we wanted patch 200, so it's 2, and then S10 is a 0, so 200. Okay, so we'll say that's patch 200. And that's it. So the first message is programmed. Now we're up to the second message, and I can keep going and going and going. I'm only going to program in one message for now, but you get the idea. Now you can mix and match. Now I can send another message to the AXE, or I can send it to any other MIDI device. And again, I can send program changes, notes on, node off, the whole mix of commands. Okay, so I get a bunch of those. Now I'm in expression 1, and that means expression pedal 1. If I want to override the global presets, so let's say I wanted to control some function on the outAXE-FX, I can go ahead and send an expression pedal to and override the global settings, which in this patch I'm not going to do that. Now again, I can do that for all 4, so you can see if I go to the next parameter, I'm in expression pedal 2, and so on. And now it's asking me to set all the switches. So the instant access switches, if you're using a device that you can't automatically sync to, then you can program them like you normally would do for other controllers. So I can turn switch 8 on, switch 10 on. So the S button is get. So what we're going to do is program preset. Go to preset 0. I'm going to go into edit mode for this preset, and I can edit the name, which is all I want is you. The programming for it is grab program number 0. So let's go ahead and scroll forward. So I'm going to go into program mode. So I'm in program mode. Here's an outAXE-FX. It's grabbing a program change message, and on the outAXE-FX it's saying grab patch 0. So for the fun of it, I'm going to tell it to grab patch 100 or 210 or 217. Okay, just randomly. And that's it. Okay. Now, if I go back up to edit name, I've programmed it to grab patch 217, but I know all I want is use what was previously programmed. So if I press the get button, what it does is it automatically grabs off of the outAXE-FX, because it's still plugged in, the name. So I don't actually have to program it if I want to program this controller the old-fashioned way. So if I go back up here, well, I grabbed it, but it didn't switch it over yet. So let me go ahead and save this patch first. You'll see what it just did. So I'll go ahead and save it. outAXE-FX program change 217. So now I'm in program mode, patch 0. So it should have converted. Yeah, it did. Okay, so there's 217 wandering delays. So with very little programming and not having to type in any names, this will work off of line 6 or any of the other devices that you plug into the controller as well. So basically it's automatic. So now I have patch 0 is wandering delays. You can scroll, come right back, and now it's automatically programmed. So that's how easy it is to program if you don't want to use the automatic remote control and you want to start building patches right inside of the Liquid Foot.